Okay, now in the front of the truck, my pushing suspension. There are 5 lights on the top. 3 in the center represent the commercial vehicle. The other 2 is the height and weight of the truck. Other one's in amber color, no crack or broken, working properly. Again, my front windshield, no crack or broken, it was clean. My wipers working properly, no missing blades. My hood, that's properly secure, no crack or broken. That's my side mirrors, my bracket, properly mounted, no bolts missing, no crack or broken, and my mirrors always clean, no crack or broken. My turn signals in amber color, no bolts missing, no crack or broken, working properly. My headlight, high and low beam, working properly. Okay, and my front grille, no crack or broken, always clean, and my screen always clean too, properly secure. My bumper properly mounted, no crack or broken, only with wells. My license plate properly mounted, no bolt missing, updated. There's under the truck, no leaks the power steering fluid, motor oil, or radiator coolant. Now I'll open the hood. Okay, that's my alternator. My alternator that's properly mounted, no bolts missing, properly connected. That's belt driven. My belt no more than 3/4 inch plate. That one is my AC compressor. That's properly mounted too, no bolts missing, no leak in the hoses. That's also belt driven, no more than 3/4 inch, and no leak. Underneath, there's my water pump. The water pump is properly mounted. That's fuel driven, no bolts missing, and no leak in the hose, properly secure. There's my motor oil filter. The motor oil filter is properly mounted and no leak. This is my fuel filter, properly mounted to the frame, properly secure, no leak. This is my radiator coolant reservoir. This is properly mounted, secure to the clamp, no bolt missing, no leak in the hoses. Secure to the clamps too, the hoses, always full in the cap on. Okay. Now I'll go to my driver's side engine compartment. That's my driver's side engine compartment, radiator hose, properly connected, secure to the clamp, no tear, no hole, no damage. This is my radiator fan, no missing blade, no crack or broken. That's belt driven. My belt no more than 3/4 inch plate. This is my oil cap, properly mounted, properly secure, no missing. This is my dipstick to check my level oil, no crack or broken, always proper secure. This is my air hoses, all air hoses, properly mounted, properly secure, no damage, no cut, and no leaks. Okay. This is my air truck compressor and my governor, properly mounted, no leak. My truck compressor, properly mounted, no bolts missing, no leak in the hoses. That's gear driven. Underneath, that's my power steering pump. This is also gear driven, properly mounted, and no bolts missing and no leak. This is my frame, no legal wells and no crack or broken, it's straight. This is my power steering pump, power steering reservoir, properly mounted to the bracket, no bolts missing, always full in the cap on, and no leak in the hose. This is my shock absorber, properly mounted to the frame, no bolts missing, and working properly. My steering column is straight, no legal wells, and no crack or broken. It's my steering gearbox, properly mounted to the frame, no bolts missing, and no leak in the hoses. Both properly connected to the G-poles. That's my leaf spring mounts, properly mounted to the frame, no bolts missing. My leaf springs properly mounted to the leaf spring mount, properly secured to the G-joints and the clamp, and no crack or broken my leaf springs. That's my steering linkage. My steering linkage has 4 pieces. My steering, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All the ones properly connected to castle nuts and carry pins. That's castle nuts and carry pins. Okay, and between rubber butches. Okay, to put to the friction. This is my brake chamber. Brake system. This is the brake chamber. That's properly mounted to the bracket. No bolts missing. That's properly secured to the clamp, and no leak in the hose. There's no leak in the hose. My slack adjuster. This is a 90 degree angle, and my push rod no more than 1 inch plate, and no missing hardware. That's later. There's the brake drum inside. The brake drum, no crack or broken, no discoloration, and no oil. And the brake shoe no less than a quarter-inch thickness. This is my tires. Now my tires, only new tires in the front. No recap tires, no use tires in the front. That's just new tires in the front only. No more than 432 tread. Okay, between 90 to 105 psi, and no cuts, no bubbles on the side. It says. Okay. Now this is the rim. My rim properly mounted to the tire, no legal welds, no crack or broken. My lug-nuts no missing and no rust to indicate looseness. Okay. My axle seal properly mounted, no bolts missing too, and no leak oil and properly level. This is my air valve, the stray and the cap pound, and no damage and no leak. Okay. Now that's my door. It's easy open, easy close, no crack or broken, no damage. My seal properly mounted, no dragging, and no properly secure. Easy open, easy close. My steps, 3 steps properly mounted to the fuel tank, no crack or broken, always clean and no bolts missing. Well, the 3 of them. This is my fuel tank, properly mounted to the frame, properly secured on 3 metal latches, in between rubber seals to prevent friction. That's my fuel cap, always present, properly secured to the chain and a T-bar, and no crack or broken too. This is my my battery box. My battery box properly mounted to the frame, properly secured, no bolts missing. No crack or broken. Inside my battery, no crack or broken, no corrosion and no leak, properly connected. Okay. Back in the cab. No damage in my wall, no holes, crack or broken. My handle always present, no crack or broken, and always clean. Okay. That's my windshield washer reservoir, properly mounted, no bolts missing, always full, and the cap on, and no leak. That's my drive shaft. My drive shaft, no crack or broken, only walls, always straight, properly secured in the front and the back too. That's my car walk, properly mounted to the frame, no crack or broken, always clean. This is my primary and my secondary air tank. Primary and secondary air tank, properly mounted and no leak, properly secure. And no leak in all air hoses, properly secure and no leaks. My service lines. My red one is my emergency line, the blue one is my service line, and the black one is my electrical, properly connected, properly locked, no damage, no cut. My service lines, no damage, no crack or broken, and no any leak in the hoses. Both properly connected to the glass hands and the truck and the trailer, and rubber seals to prevent leaks. Now front to the trailer. Front of the trailer, 2 clearance lights on the top. 2 clearance lights on the top in amber color, no crack or broken, working properly, represent the height and width of the trailer. The height of the trailer to the ground is 13 feet 6 inches. In the front of the trailer, no crack or broken, no damage, and no bolts missing. Okay? Now, my side to the trailer. My side, no crack or broken, no damage, no holes, no bolts missing. Okay? And my rail, the rail, this is straight, no crack or broken, properly secure, properly mounted reflectors in the front and the back. Now, inside my feed wheel. My feed wheel. This is my feed wheel mount. Properly mounted to the frame. No crack or broken, no little welds, and no bolts missing. This is my feed wheel plate. My feed wheel plate properly mounted, connected to the pins, and secured to the carry pin inside and properly looped. Okay? This is my release arm. No crack or broken, no little welds, easy in, easy out. Okay? And properly looped, no gap between to the feed wheel plate and the apron trailer. Properly flat and properly looped. Okay? Now, inside the feed wheel, over there inside the feed wheel plant, it does my locking jobs. Make sure to properly connect it around to the kingpin trailer. Now the suspension again. This is my airbag. The airbag properly mounted to the frame, no bolt missing, no damage, no cut, no leak, and no bolt missing. So, this is my shock absorber, properly mounted to the frame, properly secured, and no crack broken, working properly. Now, my leaf spring. Leaf spring mount properly mounted to the frame. My leaf springs properly mounted to the leaf spring mount. No bolt missing, no crack or broken, and the metal properly secured to the U-bolts too. This is my brake chamber. The brake chamber properly mounted, properly secured to the clamp, and no leak in the holes in the back. My slack adjuster in the back is in a 90-degree angle, and my push rod no more than 1 inch plate. Okay. Now the brake drums. The brake drum inside the tires, the brake drums, no crack or broken, no discoloration, and no oil, and the brake shoe no less than a 1/4 inch thickness. Okay? You can see that that's inside, right? The brake drum. Tires in the back. You got 2 tires in the back, double tires, the same size, evenly worn, no more than 4 inches apart, and no debris in the middle. Okay? And the rig up's okay in the back. And no more than 232 tread, and no bubbles, and no cuts, and no inside. In between 90 to 105 psi. Okay. The ring properly mounted to the tire, no level wells, so no crack or broken. My lug nuts always present, no missing to indicate looseness. And this is my axle plate. This is axle plate properly mounted to the front, to the axle, no bolts missing. Okay. And properly level grease. In the front is oil, and here is grease. My air valve is straight in the cap on and no damage. Mount flaps in the front and the back of the tire. No touch to the tire, to the ground, no tear, no hole, no damage. In the back too. No touch to the tire, to the ground, and no damage, no holes. In the back, properly mounted DOT reflectors. Now, my lights in the back of the truck. Lights in the back of the truck. My clear one is my reverse light, and no crack or broken, working properly. The red one is my signal light, brake light, and emergency light, and no crack or broken, working properly. That's my hitch to connect flatbeds with my chains and my hood. Under the trailer, that's my floorboard. My floorboard to the trailer, no crack or broken, no damage, and no holes. Okay. My crossbeam supports, cross member, no crack or broken, properly secure, no little wells, always present, no missing in the front, all the way to the back to the trailer. My landing gear, this is my landing gear. Landing gear frame is properly welded on the trailer. That's welded on the trailer. My supports properly mounted, no little well, no crack or broken, and no bolts missing in the bottom. Okay. My leg, landing gear leg, that's straight, and the 2-speed, high and low, easy up, easy down. And my landing gear shoe, properly mounted, no crack or broken, properly secured. That's my landing gear handle. My handle, no crack or broken, properly secured to the U-hook. Okay. That's my trailer axle. That's my frame. My frame is properly welded on the trailer. That's welded on the trailer. My leaf spring mount is welded on the frame. No bolts. That's welded. And you have leaf springs and torque arm. Leaf springs and torque arm properly mounted to the leaf spring mount. No bolts missing and properly secured to the U-bolt joints. Okay? That's my air tank, properly mounted to the frame, properly secure, and no leak. Now, there's the brake chamber again. The brake chamber is properly mounted, properly secured to the clamps, no leak in the hoses. In the back is my slack adjuster on a 90-degree angle, and my push rod no more than 1 inch plate. And now, again, my brake drums. You see the brake drums over there? No crack or broken, no discoloration, no oil, and the brake shoe no less than a 1/4 inch thickness. Right? Tires. 2 tires in the back again. The same size, evenly worn, no more than 4 inches apart, and no debris in the middle. The recap's okay in the back too, and no more than 232 tread, in between 90 to 105 psi, same thing. And all the tires are the same psi, and the tread in the back and the middle that's 232, and the front is 432. And the recap's okay in the back. No bubbles, no cuts, no damage. The rim again, properly mounted to the tire, no little wells, no crack or broken. My air valve in the cap pound, no damage and no leak. My lug nuts always present, no miss to indicate looseness. No rust to indicate looseness. My axle seal properly mounted, no bolt missing, properly level oil and no leak. This oil, grease and oil. Okay? Side light. My side light to the trailer in red color, no crack or broken and working properly. That's my muffler. My muffler properly mounted to the tires in the back, no touch to the tire, to the ground, no tear, no hole, and no damage. In the back in the trailer. Back in the trailer, I got 3 lights in the top. In red color, no crack or broken, working properly, represent the commercial vehicle. My door, no damage, no hole, no crack or broken, easy up, easy down. Now, that's my lock. Properly mounted, no crack or broken, and properly locked, properly secure. That's my handle, properly mounted, and no crack or broken. That's my strap. My strap properly mounted, no latches, properly secure. Okay. That's my bumper, properly mounted in the back, no crack or broken. Only go well, no more than 22 inches to the ground. My brake light and signal light and my reflectors. Brake light inside, outside my signal light and my reflector, all the ones in amber and red color, no crack or broken and working properly. My license plate, updated, always properly secure and visible. That's my hook to connect my doubles, properly mounted, no bolt missing, for my chain and no crack or broken. My electrical plug, always present, and my glass hands, always properly mounted and seals, properly secure. Okay? Now, that's the right side to the trailer. The right side to the trailer is everything is the same to the left. Like explain like that. Everything is the same to the left except my exhaust. Except my exhaust. This is my exhaust frame. My exhaust frame properly mounted to the frame, no little wells and no crack or broken and no bolts missing. This is my glass hand holder. Just when you release the service line, leave it right there. Glass hand holder, no crack or broken, always present. This is my service line for the night. Disconnecting the night. In clear color, no crack or broken and working properly. That's my exhaust. My exhaust is properly secured to the clamps on the top and the bottom. My pipe always properly mounted, no damage. In the top and the bottom, no damage, no holes to prevent fumes, no crack or broken. That's my exhaust cover. My exhaust cover, no crack or broken, properly secured, no bolts missing. Okay? And let's conclude my pressure inspection.